Okay. I am hoping that we don't get any more technical issues. I just noticed that we were dropping frames all over the place and Twitch was gone. So if it happens again, if it continues, if it persists, then we might just call it a night for the stream. But I am hoping that it does not persist. Yo, lovely, how's it going? I can see it's already persisting. I can see that I'm dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames so terribly? Hang on. Okay, well, if I notice it persisting, I will, like I said, I'll just call it a night, but I'm hoping that what do I want to swap to since I can't use Graviton? What do I want to swap to? First off, I need that. And I guess I could just go back to Red Death. It was working out before. Don't see why it wouldn't work out again. Just unsure of what I want to throw into it. It's going to be severely underleveled. Oh. Yeah, this should be fine, all things considered, I think. Yeah. I really hope it's not Streamlabs that's dropping frames and it's just something else. I wouldn't even know where to begin with all of that. All right. Let's hope for 0 shenanigans while we're on the Titan. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. That times nicely with the music, I will say. Just a little kooky here, like the stream, the frames and whatnot. It was doing that earlier, and I thought it was just a little bug or a technical glitch or something. But I guess it's a little bit more lasting. Okay. No caltrops at the least. Yeah, I can see little notifications that I'm dropping frames every so often. Like a certain number of frames are getting dropped every so often, and I have no idea why. It honestly, it could be a multitude of different things. It could be my Wi-Fi, it could be Twitch, it could be Streamlabs, it could be so many different things. Well, actually, I'm gonna say it's not Twitch and YouTube because if it was, it wouldn't be. It would be for one and not the other. Like, there's a very low probability it's like that for both of them, and it's independently of their own fault. It's more likely something either on my end somehow, or Streamlabs end, or whatever. I've become muted now. What do you mean muted? What do you mean muted? My audio should be coming in crystal clear. Where's the last one? We're on the other side? Right. There we go. Audio came back. Good, 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 good. Good stuff. At least one of them needed to go down. Just for the extra points and whatnot. It's a little padding.
Boss incoming. Time for a party.
This part might be a little bit less fun on the Titan. Never mind. Still pretty fun. Still pretty fun. You know what isn't fun? Dropping frames every 3 minutes. That's not fun. I wish it wasn't doing that. Yeah, I think just carte blanche taking those guys out is probably the best move there. Okay, that wizard just decided to fuck off. I don't know why. Guess good news for me. Coming back though. Second wizard? Another wizard? Really? We're really doing this shit, huh? These guys are just leaving me with nothing. Nothing. Yo, for real though, Babino, I know that you're gone. Fuck you for making me do no graviton. You could have jump scared me a million different ways. I would have much preferred a glimmer flush over this. This is just absurd. Giving me the most rinky-dink of options for weapons to use here. Just let a man have his graviton in peace. Fuck off. Jesus, and that's just phase one. How are you not halfway down? This is so awful. Don't be despondent, you got this. I'm not trying to be despondent, I'm so used to doing this at a regular pace that this just feels so slow and sluggish, and there's no way I hit it within the time objected, no. Oh my god, thank you. Good god. This is torture. I wouldn't subject anyone, not even my worst foe. That doesn't immediately kill her? Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, good to know. A full-on Curious T crash does not one-shot the wizard anymore.
That went better than I expected. The Guardian looked comfortable alone out there.
Excuse you. Guardians are never really alone. They've always got their ghosts. I'm sure Jinju would agree.
Almost perfect. Almost perfect. We would have used it.
They're mounting a new production, some big secret.
If it just had kinetic in that fourth slot, we would have used it. No questions asked. What's holding this down? Energy slot? I guess not really anymore. I guess it's kind of anything in here. Chest legs. Do I have any exotics? I do. I don't have the glimmer though. Do I want to buy the glimmer though? It's just buy glimmer. I could buy glimmer or I could go glimmer farming. One of the two. Either way, I need glimmer. I need to top off. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do on my Titan is just go farm a bunch of glimmer and try and upgrade some of my armor, because that's what's really lacking on the Titan is the armor. Everything else is kind of up to par. The 64, 63 on the weapons. This is now 68. All of these are either low 60s, high 50s. This especially could get leveled up very easily. Farm it, yeah. Upgrade time, yeah. That's what I'm thinking is we just get a bunch of glimmer and upgrade stuff. Yo, lovely, how are frames doing? Because I see that it's dropping in and out still. So is the stream holding steady? Are there lag spots? What's going on?
Checking.
Ah, so we begin then.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to go get some glimmer. So let's go do our favorite thing, which is public events.
Speak to me not of the darkness, I want no part.
Okay, well there's not really any good I mean, maybe that's... No, there's no way that that's gonna be a fallen one, right? No way. I don't think that it's YouTube. I think that it's either Streamlabs or my internet service. I think it's one of those two, because it's also happening on Twitch as well. We'll just keep an eye on it. Ooh, it is a glimmer drill. All right. I love it when my screen goes completely dark.
A glimmer mining.
Shut them down.
Oh, I wish I could use Graviton. That would be cool.
Site.
Oh, then it might be something to do with YouTube as well. I don't know what the reason is for all the delay and everything. I wish it wasn't like that, but at least it's during a farming session and not something crazy important, you know? At the very least. That was fun.
Giant piece of glimmer incoming.
My word. You'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
Nice little glimmer stockpile. We could head over here and do basically the exact same one. Yeah, I think we get up to half the glimmer cap and then we go back to getting some upgrades in. That's epic. That's so sick. Wait, who is this guy? Nice. Hell yeah. That's what I love to see.
Looks like the
Tight
hallway
consolidation.
is a drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
So using the what is that? Is that what machine gun is that?
Glimmer mining.
Shut them down.
Huh. Okay. For some reason it looks like a different one.
You're heading to another site.
Only reason I did this so I can get the free reload on the whatchamacallit there. 21 Delirium. Sometimes I forget the name of that gun, even though it's really not that hard to remember. My melee is definitely stronger.
That's a pretty pile of glimmer. Hold them off while I transfer.
I love setting up barricades in the opposite direction of enemies just to like not hinder where my fire team is shooting at. I things. You know what? Let's do one of these lost sectors actually.
A Glimmer mining crew.
Shut them down.
It's you. You're the machine gun. Yeah, your messages are, I'm noticing, coming in really, really late. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know why that is.
That's a pretty pile of Glimmer. Pull them off while I transfer. Giant heap of Glimmer incoming.
My word. You'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
I don't see any others that are being done in this time. So let's go do a lost sector. Wonder if a T-Crash would just annihilate the boss down here. Let's see. I think that's a yes. It's ruining my comedic timing. I'm so sorry. Yo, Thermo99 Blaze, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate that. I'm so sorry about your comedic timing, but also I feel you because it's making it really hard to have a conversation with chat. Like, and it was happening earlier too. Like, I feel like I'm having a conversation with people 5 minutes ahead of the conversation, and they're having a conversation 5 minutes behind the conversation. And it's just weird, weird timing for everything. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could farm a respawn on those guys. Maybe now I can? No, that guy was way too close. Oh well. Oh, the Siseb. He's got moves. That one's got some moves. All right, all right. Funny too. Damn it, that was funny. As he slams his fist into the table. Well, I wanted to land on that, but I guess not.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Mighty.
Shut them down.
Heading to another site.
Do you want to chill, maybe? That was actually kind of funny. That was actually so funny, just like fiddling with himself a little bit before opening the chest.
them off while I transfer.
Best place for it, baby. I could probably just sit here and let my buddy take care of this for us.
Giant heap of glimmer incoming.
My word. You'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
We'll do that one too. What are we looking at? We're almost at 100K, so realistically, we could probably continue this for a little bit longer. What did I just mantle?
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
A glimmer mining.
Shut them down.
Cool. Very cool.
They're heading to another site.
I like getting exotics. Jesus, holy. Can we calm down? Where's my allies? Where's my team?
That's a pretty pile of glimmer. Pull them off while I transfer.
All right then. How much glimmer do I have? 120? Okay. There we go. I was kind of hoping I could get that engram there. When is this public event supposed to start here? Oh, in the next couple of seconds, okay. We'll do this one, we'll head to the tower, we'll get some upgrades, and then... I don't know what we'll do from there.
Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
We're up to a point where we're getting 470 stuff. Well, kinda.
hunt them down.
I'm not crazy. I know I am hearing a I'm hearing some sort of pickup somewhere, but where do you think you're going?
Giant piece of glimmer incoming.
My word, you'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
So many orders just got completed. Oh wait. If I just get a couple more kills with the pulse rifle, I'll get 15 for 15 for today. So why don't I go down to this little place down here and just get that done and taken care of. That seems like it would be a good idea. That seems like it would be a pretty straightforward, pretty good idea. Yeah. Those dregs have a little bit of a double jump, a little double hop to them. Extra hoppy, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Okay, so we can pick up a couple of exotics. You can also pick up that 15 for 50. Probably want to get a couple more of these orders done today, but I don't know that we're gonna be able to, all things considered. Let's go to the tower, try and get whatever upgrades we can on the Titan, and boost us up at least to where we're getting 470 stuff out of the portal. Still dropping frames a whole bunch, I see.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Okay, so we want Curious. That'll bump us up at least 6. If I throw on Graviton, that bumps us up a bit. And if I could have just gotten a better mark, that'd be awesome. If I could just get a better mark. I don't think I have one available on the reward pass anymore. No, I already pulled both of them. I could get one from Zavala, but I'd rather save all that stuff for the last stream of the week. Is there anything else I can boost? I guess I could boost my legs. My legs could go up.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
That's gonna cost nearly the rest of my glimmer though, and I just farmed for that. That's not something I wanna risk. So we'll just table that idea for right now. Yeah, if we can't use Graviton, I think we just table that for now. I think do we want to do? Do I want to go on the Titan? Do I want to go on the Warlock? What do I want to bump? It's so miserable to do it on the Titan without Graviton. It's just such a nice hard-hitting gun as a primary. It's got cosmology. I just don't know. I guess we'll go back to the Titan and give it one more go, but that last K1 logistics that I did was just so miserable to do that I'm dreading doing another one on the Titan. We'll give it a go. We will give it a go. Can't use Graviton, though. Cannot use Graviton. I also need to be aware that this is not going to immediately kill the wizard. At the very end, at least.
fire team, but you're one of them. Don't make me regret it.
We appreciate the confidence, eh? We won't take any unnecessary risks. I hope.
You... absolute cocksucker, making me lose focus on the wizard. Get out of here, dude. Dude, that wizard is just so fucking annoying. If they would start acting like ultimate wizards and not normal difficulty wizards and actually assault me instead of going to cover every 5 seconds. They take one little hit of damage, they go immediately to cover like a baby. That'd be so cool. Good riddance. That's actually so funny. That's incredibly hilarious. Wow. I can't believe the bolt charge pulling from hitting him with the actual grenade. I can't believe that is what sent him over. Wow. Good God. I feel like I'm not even hitting them. Like this, Red Death is just ass. It is just actual ass. I should have gone with something different. Now I know for next time, but this is just awful. Literally, Polaris Lance probably would have been better. Now, listen, lovely. I love me some Red Death, but D1 Red Death clears this version any day of the week. I don't know what they did to it. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it is not the same. It is not the same Red Death that they brought out in Final Shape for D2. No, but even as a close range or mid range option, it's just not doing the same damage as Graviton. Not even close. Like, I know it's not built for these weather conditions, but compared to the option that I'm used to, it's just awful.
This will be their last-ditch effort to stop you. Stay sharp.
Damage isn't everything, Dork. I mean, for what I'm trying to do right now, it kind of is. Damage is kind of everything right now. Especially since I'm on a invisible time limit. That should be enough, like, nonsense shenanigan killing right there. I should have everything I need for bonus objective and everything. I ain't gonna need more of that. You stop hiding. That'd be awesome. That would be so awesome, dude. Do we want to maybe not be right back there? Oh my god. Bitch, can you just please sit in one spot where I can damage you consistently? Oh, there is my time bonus. Dude, literally, this is such a slog on the Titan. How is it this bad? No way I got that done effectively, yeah. There's no way.
Should be ready for more solo missions. After everything we learned on
I mean, at the very, very least, I can do this.
For a long time, dealing with the Nine. But old enemies will not wait for vague prophecies.
Use a long-range gun then?
What we always have.
I literally might. I might just have to swap over to fucking Polaris. I didn't realize that Red Death was just so awful. The only reason I was using it was for the overload, but honestly, that's not even doing that much for me either. Stop being mean to my literary references. I'm not even, I don't even think I'm being that mean. Am I being mean? I didn't think I was being that mean. Okay. Maybe this will be a little bit better, and we'll actually get this done on time then. And hopefully we don't get our ass kicked without having overload on.
Comms are 5x5. We've got eyes, but nobody on deck. You're on your own.
Not so. The Guardian has heavy weapons and plenty of grenades. Oh, and Ghost.
Right. Thanks, Saint.
Okay, well at least this is doing a bit better damage-wise on these things. Is there a ogre or anything over here? No? Okay. Really? That sucks. Okay, Polaris kind of kicks ass still. I should know to trust in my lance options. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I have a centaur barbarian named Lance, D&D. Ambu Lance. Ambu and Lance, got it, okay. That's cute. Hopefully with the direct attacks on these things, this will go by a lot quicker. Seems like it's going a lot quicker. Much quicker. Yikes. That could have been nasty. Whoops. We'll just do that. Make the time go faster.
Boss incoming. Time for a party.
Nice. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, new challenge. Mythic challenge. It's a pretty fun one. Not gonna lie. It's a long one, though. Waiting for you guys. I do like making things needlessly difficult. What about it? What about it? Hey, yo. Oh my god, that could have been deadly. How did I not even realize there was a cursed thrall coming up on me? Okay. Okay, well, at least this is going a lot quicker than Red Death was. Mark isn't terrible. I like a Mark. Hey, yo. Kinetic isn't terrible.
But after the Well of Flame being controlled by the conductor.
Okay, I take it back. Mark is kind of terrible. If it's not going to be a good Mark, it's terrible then.
It takes a toll. I've spent so long at my scope that I see the whole world through crosshairs now. This is a perfect time to step back and let the Guardian carry the load.
Yeah, well, so the challenge is to get all the way through the Guardian ranks, which I'm kind of sort of soft locked on. Get all the way through all of these on a Permadeath account, but I'm also not allowed to use my HUD. I can't use a Vault or a Postmaster, so if I would go to my character, there is nothing in my Postmaster that's saved. And then I have to play at master difficulty or higher as my threshold, and then I'm not allowed to leave activities that I start. And anytime that I die, I delete the character that I'm on that died. That's basically the long and the short of the challenge. And I've been doing that for about 3 years now, almost. God, I really just need a Mark and some boots, don't I? On the Titan. If I could get a Mark and some boots, that would be awesome. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna buy a Mark. I'm just gonna buy a Mark from Zavala. Call it a day. That's what I'm gonna do. Merchants are there for a reason, yeah. I just don't like wasting it because I only get one a week, and so I want to try and get the character up as much as possible before wasting the armor stuff. But if I'm just going to be tanked like this in one slot, it's almost worth it, you know? Plus I get 2 armor. I get 2 armor choices per week, so it's not the worst thing in the world. All right, so our mark is going to get bumped up 12 points. And actually, you know what? I feel like I might honestly this. Yeah. I'd much rather have that. All right. 465. That's not terrible. Just need some boots now. Just need some better boots. But I think boots will have to be for a different time. Because right now, it is about time for me to wrap up stream. I know that we didn't get to do any hunter resets, but we'll have plenty of time to do them between now and Shadow and Order. So I'm not really stressed to get those taken care of. I do need to take a look at my time wasted on Destiny here. God, even time wasted on Destiny is pretty slow. All right. Yep, that should be about everything. We're 25 hours. We're a day away, right? Okay, we're a day away from having 400 hours total on this account. Between all of our characters, 400 hours. Isn't that wild? We have deleted over 360 hours. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, anyway, I know that we didn't get a whole lot done today. It's mostly just going to be power grinding until Shadow and Order comes out, so... but... yeah, I mean, it's mostly going to be power grinding up to 500, I think, for these two characters, doing some hunter resets. Once we get up to 500, I might start doing dungeons a bit more like seriously instead of it just being a poll that you see down here. Yeah, so, but it's going to be a long grind, and it's going to be a long time until we actually get progress that we can make on this account. Just because we can't do more than 2 of the 6 Grandmaster conquests. But we'll take it as they come. We'll take it as they come. What do you mean, what? Like to 400 hours, almost 400 hours on this account? Yeah. It's crazy, right? Crazy, crazy. Anyway, y'all. That's a long time. Yeah, I know. It's been a long time. It's been 400 hours almost on this account. And it's also been almost 3 years that we've been doing this challenge. Ever since about midway through Lightfall. I think I started this during Season of the Deep in Lightfall. Yeah, it was Season of the Deep that we did this. So or that we started doing this. Was this Season of the Deep? It might have been Season of the Witch that I started doing this, honestly. Because I think I started this after I did my Ghost of the Deep solo flawless abilities only. But anyway, that's going to be it from me tonight. I hope you guys had a good one. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Peace, take care, and I will see you guys, I believe, tomorrow for some Paper Mario, and on Saturday for some more Mythic Challenge. Till then, take care. I'm out.